As far as other degrees go, there's definitely other degree options that are good. You have mechanical engineering, you have electrical engineering, you have programming. Now, unless you can get something that is automation or robotics specific, if that's the career that you're looking to get into, you're really better off with the associate's level degree. And if you want to get an engineering degree, then I suggest just mapping that out in that way. Like, try to go for an associate's degree, and if you can take any like pre-engineering classes like as electives, or you could replace your math with a math that applies to engineering. And this is actually something that's very good advice. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a video on that one. But it's to essentially take the curriculum that's given to you, right? And if you know you're going to do something after that curriculum, a lot of times you can have things substituted out for something that's on another degree, right? And almost always you can substitute stuff out. And it depends on your school and how lenient they are on these things, but they can do it. But you can generally trade out a harder class for an easier class, right? So if you have intro to mathematics or something like that, or intro to algebra, right? Because you're taking an associate's degree and that's all that's required. You might be able to swap that out with algebra 1 or algebra 2 or some whatever, right? Whatever the next level of engineering classes. They're like, a perfect one was that I had done was, there was the option to take like a science class or a physics class. And so obviously like physics applies more towards transferring schools, like making sure that those credits transfer over to the other schools. And also sometimes it's a class by class basis. So whereas like this math class might transfer over, maybe the physics class doesn't. So keep all those things in mind. Going back to the topic of this video, taking the associate's degrees with the automation and robotics degrees, your advanced technologies and manufacturing, like mechatronics, whether they're associate's degrees or whatever type of degree they are, it doesn't really matter. They're all great choices, and I highly suggest, if like you really want to get into automation and robotics, take the associate's degrees. If you're interested in programming at all, do programming, because it offers the most opportunities into the future. Tool engineering and stuff like robotics and things like that, like a lot of the systems, like they're the same every time. Like we have a very small need for like electrical engineers. I'm not saying we don't have electrical engineers, but like on a project, it's like 5% of a total project's work. So there's a lot less involved in it. And also too, in my opinion, after you do it for so long, it's kind of the same thing. You're just reconfiguring what goes to what, right? Mechanical engineering is definitely very, very interesting, and especially in the world of automation and robotics, because you're always designing customized tooling, and it kind of depends on what type of company you're working for. If you're working for a systems integrator, you're designing all kinds of custom equipment. It may be conveyors, it may be robot toolings, it may be fixtures, it could be all types of different things, right? So just keep that in mind, like what you really want to do for an end career, and what do you want your day-to-day job look like. So you don't wait until you have the degree to realize that it's not something that you want to do and decide that you want to go a different direction, because I'm a firm believer of like, pick something, do that something for like 5 years, and then decide if you want to do something else, right? Like just pick something, stick with it, grind, get good at it, then decide. Because especially when it comes to success, and especially if like you don't have a very good path to success, you know, I definitely didn't have a very good path to success, and I had to kind of carve my own way. I was blessed and lucky to, you know, land in system integration as my like first career job, and basically just stuck with one company my entire career, and just like honed in on those skills, and just, you know, just really kind of just put in hard work to get to where I'm at, and stuck with one particular thing. And in reality, I did bounce around a lot, but I bounced around a lot inside of system integration. So I did electrical engineering, I did PLC programming, robot programming, pretty much everything except for mechanical engineering, project management. So I did all these different things within the same type of company. So like, even though things were different skill sets, at least some of the things applied, and I got a very good understanding of the full system and how everything works together, which is like the small taste that mechatronics degrees will give you.